Hello children, welcome to English class. Hope you all are doing good and enjoying all the videos made by our teachers in the website. Children, today we are going to deal with an interesting lesson from Unit 2, See Reading, Susruta, an ancient plastic surgeon. Children, suppose we get hurt or fall ill, where do we go? Whom do we consult? Yes, we go to a hospital and consult a doctor. Children, in olden days, as there were no well-equipped hospitals, people mostly depended upon herbs and medicinal plants to cure their illness or diseases. This treatment is called as Ayurveda. This Ayurveda occupied a very prominent or an important place in Vedic Puranas. Now in this modern era, due to the advancement in the technology, doctors are able to perform many major surgeries and transplantation of organs like heart, kidney and liver. Children, do you know who was the first person to introduce the term surgery to this world? Yes children, he was Susruta. So today we are going to learn about Susruta, an ancient plastic surgeon. Susruta is regarded as the father of surgery and anesthesia. Do you know why he is called as the father of surgery and anesthesia? Because he was the first person who had given an idea about surgery and anesthesia. Children, anesthesia means a drug which is given to a patient or an ill person to make his or her senses numb. Children, let us know some more information about Susruta. Susruta was born in 6th century BC. He belonged to the family of Vedic sage Vishwamitra. He learned surgery and medicine from his guru Dhanvantari in Varanasi. Children, before going into the details of the lesson, let us learn some new words from the lesson. Shall we start, children? Awakened, cause to stop sleeping. Frantic, conducted in a hurried, excited and disorganized way. Anguished, expressing severe mental or physical pain. Befallen, used about something bad to happen to somebody. Kneel, to rest on one or both knees. Stranger, a person that you do not know. Creeper, a plant that grows up trees or walls or along the ground. Forceps, instruments used to hold the things firmly. Mourned, very sad, in pain. Numbed, without feeling, insensible. Molding, a shaped strip of wood or other material fitted as a decorative architectural feature. Sesame, seeds that are used in cooking. Descendant, successor. Hermitage, a place away from society where a hermit lives. Cataract, a white area that grows over the eye as a result of disease. Anesthesia, the use of drugs that make you unable to feel pain during medical operations. Dissection, the act of cutting or separating a body or a plant to study its internal parts. Relevance, the quality or state of being closely connected. Children, till now we have learnt new words and their meanings. Now let us proceed with the text reading. Susruta, an ancient plastic surgeon. It was midnight when Susruta was awakened by a frantic knocking at the door. "Who's out there?" asked the aged doctor, taking a lighted torch from its socket in the wall and approaching the door. "I am a traveler, my revered Susruta," was the anguished reply. "A tragedy has befallen me. I need your help." Susruta opened the door. What he saw was a man kneeling before him, tears flowing from his eyes and blood from his disfigured nose. "Get up, my son, and come in," said Susruta. "Everything will be all right, but be quiet now." He led the stranger to a neat and clean room with the surgical instruments on its walls. He washed his face with water and the juice of a medicinal plant. He then offered him a mug of wine and began preparing of the operation. With a large leaf of a creeper brought from the garden, he measured the size of the stranger's nose. Taking a knife and forceps from the wall, he held them over a flame and cut a strip of flesh from the stranger's cheek. The man moaned, but the wine had numbed his senses. After bandaging the cut in the cheek, Susruta cautiously inserted 2 pipes into the stranger's nostrils and transplanted the flesh to the disfigured nose. Molding the flesh into shape, he dusted the nose with powdered licorice, red sandalwood, and an extract of Indian barberry. He then enveloped the nose in cotton, sprinkled some refined oil of sesame on it, and finally put a bandage. Born in the 6th century BC, Susruta was a descendant of Vedic sage Vishwamitra. He learned surgery and medicine at the feet of Divodasa Dharmantari in his hermitage at Varanasi. Later, he became an authority in not only surgery but also in other branches of medicine. He was the first physician to advocate what is today known as the caesarean operation. He was also an expert in removing urinary stones, locating and treating fractures, and doing eye operations for cataract. His suggestion to give wine to patients about to be operated upon makes him also the father of anesthesia. In his treatise, Susruta listed 101 types of instruments. His Samadamsa yantras are first forms of the modern surgeons, spring forceps and dissection and dressing forceps. In fact, his system of naming surgical tools after the animals or birds they resemble in shape. For example, crocodile forceps, hawksbill forceps is adapted even today. Susruta was also an excellent teacher. He told his pupils that one could become a good physician only if one knew both theory and practice. He advised his pupils to use car cases and models for practice before surgery. Children, let us learn singular and plural forms of words. Children, do you know what are singular and plural forms? Singular refers to one, whereas plural refers to many. Here we have some singular and plural forms of words from the lesson. The word instrument is in singular form. The plural form of the word instrument is instruments. Next example. The word physician is in singular form. The plural form of the word physician is physicians. The word foot is in singular form. The plural form of the word foot is feet. The word creeper is in singular form. The plural form of the word creeper is creepers. The word surgery is in singular form. The plural form of the word surgery is surgeries. The word knife is in singular form. The plural form of the word knife is knives. Children, let us learn some antonyms from the lesson. First one, Susruta transplanted the flesh to the disfigured nose. Here the underlined word is disfigured. The antonym of the underlined word disfigured is figured. Second one, Susruta cautiously inserted two pipes into the stranger's nostrils. Here the underlined word is cautiously. The antonym of the underlined word cautiously is incautiously. Third one, Susruta is today recognized as the father of plastic surgery. Here the underlined word is recognized. The antonym of the underlined word recognized is unrecognized. Fourth one, Susruta was also an excellent teacher. Here the underlined word is excellent. The antonym of the underlined word excellent is poor. Fifth one, Susruta led the stranger to a neat and clean room. Here the underlined word is stranger. The antonym of the underlined word stranger is familiar. Sixth one, Susruta gave a list of medicine and herbs he was to take regularly. Here the underlined word is regularly. The antonym of the underlined word regularly is irregularly. Children, I hope you all enjoyed reading the text and the grammar part. Now, let us have a look at this question and answers part. First question, children. Why did Susruta offer the traveler a mug of wine? Answer. Susruta offered the traveler a mug of wine to numb his senses. Second one. Why was Susruta recognized as the father of plastic surgery today? Answer. Susruta was recognized as the father of plastic surgery today because he was the first person to introduce surgery to the world. Third question. What made him the father of anesthesia? Answer. Susruta's suggestion to give wine to patients about to be operated upon made him the father of anesthesia. Fourth question, children. Who could become a good physician according to Susruta? Answer. According to Susruta, one could become a good physician only if one knew both theory and practice. Let's see fifth question, children. What was his advice to his pupils? Answer. Susruta advised his pupils to use cases and models for practice before surgery. Children, with this we come to an end of the lesson. Susruta, an ancient plastic surgeon. Hope you all enjoyed the lesson, children. Thank you. God bless you all.